Right, welcome back everybody. My name is Atrus and today we're playing Starcraft 2, Legacy of the Void. Today we're playing on Orbital Shipyard against a player named Tequila PL. It's going to be a Zerg player, so let's go ahead and get stuck in. Now, go ahead and say good luck to my opponent. And for this match I was kind of bored, so I went for a 4-gate Adept push. I didn't really want to think about anything, so I just tried this because it was kind of late when I played this one. So build order is going to be 14 pylon and I guess 15 gate. Now I watched this replay already. My opponent's going for a and there's a 15 assimilator. Let's go ahead and change it back to everyone. He's going for spawning pool, Vespene geyser, and just a crap load of drones, because he's going to try and get roaches real fast. I'm going to drop in a second gateway just before my assimilators went in, and it's going to be about 17 for my second gateway. Another 18 pylon. Now my opponent's going to go for go for some pretty quick roaches, and since I'm just bored, I'm just going to go for some quick aggression. I get out my zealot just to try and keep the two zealots that I'm sure are on the way, keep them out. Got my second gateway, got my cybernetics core down at 21, 22 about. I've also got my second assimilator down, and I'm just going to be stockpiling my gas just so I can get out those adepts really fast. As soon as my cybernetics core is down, I'm going to be doing warp gate and then push as fast as possible. With this build, I can usually get into their base around 5 minutes. So I don't know if that's considered cheese or not, but that's what I do. So as soon as that cybernetics core is down, I'm going to be warping in 2 adepts for early harass, Twilight Council, and warp gate. And I'm just going to go off of one base for a good while. He's finally bringing in his overlord. He has no idea what I'm doing just yet, but he will in a second. I'm sending don't know where this probe is going. Oh, this probe is going over here to build a proxy pylon. This zealot is going down to his natural just to do some wee scouting. Now there goes my 2 adepts. As soon as they're out, my 2 adepts are going to go down, start harassing, and as soon as my Twilight Council, I'm going to be upgrading for Resonating Glaives, which increases the attack speed of my adepts by 45%. You gotta have that if you're going to be using adepts at all. As soon as I've got the money, I'm going to drop another gateway. I'm going to drop 2 more pylons. I'm sorry, 2 gateways and 2 pylons, just so I can warp in those adepts just as fast as possible. Now my warp gate's still not done, so I'm just warping in the adepts just here and there, as quickly as possible. Now this is being chrono boosted out, and as soon as this is done, I'm going to change the chrono boost over to the Resonating Glaives and try and wait to attack for that. Now he doesn't see my zealot here, but he's also not expanding out here this way. He does have a few roaches. He's got about 6, but I've got my 2 adepts. Now earlier I didn't show it, but I tried to jump in and I got about to his queen and they killed me. So my early harass kind of went nowhere. I kind of missed my mark, so I'm expecting some sort of aggression at about 4.5 minutes. I wait about 10 more seconds, nothing happens, so I move out. So I'm going to warp in down here, got my 4 adepts, and since I don't have any aggression at my doorstep, I'm just going to move out with my what are they called? Stalkers. 4 stalkers and my 2 adepts. Now I'm just going to try and get my army over here real quick, and I don't know why he doesn't see my zealot, but he doesn't, so whatever. Let's change it back to my view, just so we can see what I see. I don't even know that he's got those guys, but I got about to here. There go my I don't know why my stalkers aren't down there. Anyway, so I'm just going to be warping in as many as possible. I've got 8 of them here, and these guys are just, again, they're just sitting here just to make sure if there's any aggression or not. Again, I'm just sending this guy in just to sort of poke around, see what he's got. Don't see anything. I do see his hydralisk in, so I know there's going to be something bigger than normal. Just bringing my zealot back, just to sort of, you know, get everything together. 6 minutes. Usually I've already attacked it at minute 5, so I'm kind of behind right now, but that's just the way it is. So I've got my adepts, got my stalkers, and I'm about to move in, and I know he's got a few roaches, so we're gonna see what's going on. I'm gonna shoot my adepts in here, and he's gonna try and block me off, pull him back, get my stalkers out front, and then we're gonna engage. We knock out what he's got pretty quick. Not much of an engagement. Those adepts just knock him out. Kill his queen, and I'm gonna move into his mineral line. He gives me some choice words right there. I don't think you can call this a cheese. It took 6 minutes and 45 seconds just to get into his base, so I don't think you can call this cheese. So I think he's just sore that he lost. So game's over. He's out. You know, I crushed him with this adept push, and you know, it was fun. I wasn't really had to think about anything. I know this build pretty much like the back of my hand, and it looks like he just tried to tech up a little too much and didn't have his defenses in order. Like I said, it took me 6.5 minutes, 6 minutes 45 just to get into his base, so there's no way you can call this a cheese or not, because he should have been able to at least, you know, rebuff this with some roaches or zerglings or something like that. So I'll have the build order down below, and hope you enjoyed it, and let me know if you've got any tips or tricks to get this build order better. If you've got any new build orders, like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.